Hello world and welcome to a new episode of America You So Crazy. I am your host, Colin Mill. I'm here with this week's co-host.
Hello, my name is Peyton Chavez. How are you?
So, this is the first time that we're actually filming the show. It may be, when did Trump get elected in office? 2 years maybe now? Is it almost 2 years?
Yeah, a little over 2 years.
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
It feels way longer. It feels way longer. But, I haven't done America You So Crazy in a while because I wanted to make sure that we were in the studio. So now we're back in the studio and we're doing more episodes as well as a whole bunch of other shows. But, we're just going to jump right back into it because it's been a long time. So the first thing I want to talk about is that Mark Zuckerberg has explained that he wants to merge Messenger, WhatsApp, and Instagram together.
WhatsApp?
WhatsApp.
Okay.
WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram.
Huh.
He realized that, they're focusing on too many different things at one time. They're like, you know what, we should just cram it all together in one. Because they practically do the exact same thing at the end of the day. And they need to be able to, he wants you to be able to send a message from Instagram to WhatsApp, to Facebook Messenger.
Oh, so it's like woof.com.
What's Woof?
From The Office.
Oh,
remember?
No.
Oh, okay.
Woof.
Well, basically, Ryan, the character in The Office, he created this thing called Woof, where basically, like, you can send a fax, an email, a text message, and a Facebook message, like, all at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can basically be barraging someone from all different angles.
That sounds like...
Yeah, to make sure that they got your message. All right. So if they say they didn't get your message, you know that that's a goddamn lie.
I'm surprised that's not an actual thing. I'm surprised somebody didn't run with that idea where it's like, you know what, they on to something on this show. You know what?
Well, it sounds like the old Zuck is going for it.
Yeah, right? So, some people think it's a bad idea. Like, hey, leave it alone. It's perfect the way it is. But, Facebook is trying to take over the world. So they're like, no, we need to be able to get everybody.
Well, they're falling out of favor.
Yeah, they really are because of all these data breaches and selling off people's information and stuff like that. I would take if I had a stock in Facebook, that alone would have me sold my stock. Like, yeah, I don't trust y'all no more. Y'all gonna lose money fast if it's this. But my thing is, see, I don't know what everybody else in the world, but when Caribbean folks get some WhatsApp, they be just sending you a whole bunch of text messages and videos for no apparent reason whatsoever. So I don't need them to be sending it to my Instagram page too. And my Facebook Messenger? Like, no.
Instagram direct message, right?
Yeah. The
right.
DMs.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no need to merge the three.
No, and really the only one of those three that I use is Instagram. I don't use Facebook anymore.
I barely get on Facebook.
Yeah, I find it to be just generally unnecessary. I think what it was the election. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 2018 election. What? Yeah. The 2018 election and all of the shit leading up to it, all the Trump shit, also reading all about, police brutality constantly. All of my Facebook friends are like bleeding heart, tree hugging liberals. And so every single day I'm getting barraged by a new article. This is the shitty thing Trump said. This is the terrible thing these cops did in this town and all that. And I'm just like, I can't. I don't want to read about that shit every single fucking day. So I don't know. I just cut it, man. And then I hopped on Instagram.
I like going on Facebook for like cute little cat videos of cats sipping on milk.
I like that.
Seeing people with the show, like, hey, it's school day, my kid's going back to school. Like, oh, look at your ugly ass kids. Look at them in the same uniform that we wear every year. I love that. I don't like going on Facebook for the politics,
No,
but
it's too much.
It's too much. And and every once in a while, some crazy stuff happened, like the shooting that happened in New Zealand. That happened.
Yeah, the mosque shooting.
And that was live streamed, right?
Wow.
Was that on Facebook?
He did. He live streamed it
on Facebook, right?
On Facebook, yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why Facebook is falling out of favor.
Right, and Facebook did do a relatively good job at like deleting all that shit because for every stream that they were deleting, another one will pop up, obviously. And so they had admins like around the fucking clock, just like deleting, shutting it down. Like I think they said like 13.5 correct me if I'm wrong, guys, 13.5 million videos in 24 hours that they either blocked or deleted.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why so many people reposting that video? What
it's disgusting.
It don't make any sense.
I don't want to see anybody get shot.
Right? I didn't see the video, but somebody was sending it to my messenger, and I was, somebody said, watch it before it gets deleted. I'm like, no, let it be deleted.
Disgusting.
I don't want
to watch people like crawling away, begging for their lives. That's disgusting. And exploitative, guys.
Very messed up, And so shout out to Facebook for getting rid of that footage.
But also, I'm done with Facebook. So, good for you for doing that, but I'm not.
My mama's on Facebook now, guys. My mama's on Facebook, okay? Once your parents is on Facebook, the game is over, okay? Like, she called me all the time now, like, I saw you made a post and there's a girl there. Does she know that post? Yes, Mom. She knows that she posed for it. That's her job. She's the model, Mom.
Oh, when your parents ask you about the things that you post. Because my parents have been on Facebook for, for quite a while. But I've never had them make a comment about something that I posted. I actually hear that it's pretty common for parents to, text their children, call their children like, hey, I saw you posted this. What's with that? My parents never did that.
See, I'm actually one of the few people who put his mother on Facebook because I got tired of her friends telling her what I was doing and they didn't know what I was doing. So like there was one time we did a show called Perks That Twerks and it was supposed to be about guys learning how to dress nice or whatever, and then because what happened was there was this girl who like just twerk around me every time I dressed really really nice and stuff. So I was like, hey guys, I'll show you how to get a girl to twerk around you.
Twerk around you every time you dress nice.
Yes.
Oh.
So there's like
interesting lady.
Right. So I was like, I'm gonna teach guys to make dress so nice that girls want to twerk on you. That was the whole concept of the show. So my mama friend called my mother, hey, I think you need to watch out what you're saying. Whatever he's doing, I don't think that's legal. Right? So my mom was like,
not legal.
Right? Because the tagline on the video was, want to learn how to get hot girls and da-da-da-da. Watch this video and learn.
Oh, like maybe had prostitution connotations?
That's what she thought. So my mom would come like, oh, they're telling me you selling girls on Facebook. What?
You're selling girls.
Like,
Carmel was selling girls.
Like, no, Mom, no. I'm like, Mom, watch the stuff. If you watch it, you will get it. You will get it. So I created her a Facebook account of mine. You just pay attention. You can see for yourself what I'm doing, okay? And she actually told me not to come back with America, You're So Crazy. She says she's afraid of me talking politics and stuff like that. Because she's like, they will kill you. I'm like, Mom, I'm not Dr. Martin Luther King. I'm not Malcolm X.
Yeah, there are plenty of people that are probably a lot higher on their list.
Right? Me talking...
Can't get all of them. Or you can. I don't know.
All right, social media days.
Scary to think
right?
about.
Right.
But we're all pretty low on the list, if I had to guess.
I'm pretty sure. If there is a list, I'm pretty sure I'm at the bottom of it.
I don't even think I'm on it because I'm not on Facebook, like I said.
Right, and you're not talking politics and stuff like that.
Nah, not anymore. Fuck that.
All right, so the next subject for today is about snowplow parents. Snowplow parents. You guys know what a snowplow? You know what a soccer dad is, right?
I know a soccer dad, soccer mom, stage parents, helicopter parents.
Mm-hmm. So now there's a new term called the snowplow parents. Mm-hmm. And the snowplow parents will plow everything in their way to make sure their kids' future is great. I.e., the parents that paid and bribed their way to get their kids into schools like Harvard and Princeton. And all those places.
I think I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, I found out about this because one of my favorite TV moms or aunts, Aunt Becky, Full House, she is in the news lately because she got caught up in the scandal of bribing a school to get her kids to go to a prestigious school. And it's not just her, but a whole bunch of other wealthy, well-to-do people.
White ladies, right?
White ladies, white guys, Yeah. Black folks, we just give donations to the school. That usually does it the trick. Like, all right, I'm going to give $1 million to your soccer team so my kid could get into your school, Or the Greek, they need a new Greek building. The stat team need new shoes or something. Those are the old ways, the old-fashioned way. You just give a donation and boom, your kid's in the school. But no, they're like, nah, we just going to bribe y'all. We ain't got time for that. My kid is really good at sports, okay? Cool, your kid's good at sports. He could go to Princeton. You know, and it's crazy because I was talking to a few people. They were like, you know what? I'd met a lot of people who I knew they wasn't smart. They went to all these schools, but I knew they wasn't smart. There wasn't nothing smart about them. And now we know why, because their parents paid their way to get to the school, you know. But is that really news? I feel like that's just been America since day one.
Yeah, you know, I saw that pop up on my little news app or whatever, and I didn't bother to read it because I was just like, oh, okay. I'm not even, first of all, remotely surprised at that. Right. Second of all, I feel like that's not, I don't know, there's just so much going on. Like, why is that news? I feel like that happens all the time.
Right. But I think it's funny about it. It's usually the same people that be like, hey, guys, you need to pick yourself up by your bootstrap and, you know, you be able to do things on your own and you got to work really, really hard. Yet they don't say ones that's making sure the kids go to the prestigious school just because it looks good on their resume.
It looks good on something. I don't know. I don't know what it's worth anymore, honestly. I personally, I did not finish college. I went to 3 different colleges, spent a very brief amount of time at all 3 of those colleges. And the way that I paid for my time there was just, you know, Fed loan. just Fed loan. And for that very brief amount of time that I've spent in college, I still have a good amount of debt. I still have about $10,000 in debt. I didn't even graduate. Not even close.
I remember when I was in high school and I was like looking for colleges to go to. I was talking to one of my teachers, and she was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm still paying on my college loan." I'm like, "Wait, how are you teaching me? And you still ain't paid for your degree yet?" Like, wait, hold on.
Because you still get it.
Right, you still get it.
You still get to have the degree, but you also get to have
the depth of having it.
The weight on your shoulders and on your back.
That steered me away from going to college for a little bit. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not ready yet. You know, there's a truck going by. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, truck going by. I was going to Full Sail University, and then they was like, yeah, we'll get you financial aid. I was like, awesome.
Full Sail.
Full Sail University. Okay. Went to Florida. Realized I'm on the wrong side of Florida because I was in Tallahassee. Found out it was in Orlando. So I was like, oh shit. Right? I went all the way to Tallahassee to find out the school's all the way in Orlando.
Like, well, you live and you learn.
Mm-hmm.
You live and you learn. Then, sometimes you have to go, what is it? What is it, like 200, 300 miles in the wrong direction?
Mm-hmm. More than that, I took a whole road trip to Florida. I drove from...
in the wrong direction. How
far is Orlando from Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Like 3 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
It's still too long of a drive to do on a daily basis if I was going to live out there. And... yeah, they were like, we'll financial aid say we'll give you $5,000. You just gotta figure out a way to get the rest of the $50,000 for the rest of the semester. And I'm like, oh,
for the semester?
50,000.
Did you say 50,000?
50,000
for the semester. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. That's too much.
My mom was like, yeah, I'm not co-signing shit. You gotta figure that out on your own. I'm like, I guess I'm going back home. And I just end up just downloading all the books anyway. Like, I'm just gonna find out what we're supposed to be studying in school.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Personally, in my opinion, it depends on what you're going to school for. Mm-hmm. It depends on what you're trying to do as a career. Me, being a performer and whatnot, being an actor, dancer, writer, singer, all that stuff. Personally, I feel like I get my most valuable education from the experience itself. Just being out in the field doing shows, that's where I learned the important stuff. And some people get a lot from going to school for that and taking classes and working with professors. And honestly, like when it comes to grad school, like getting your what is it, your BFA?
Yeah,
that's actually really a lot of people get some really good things out of that, mostly when it comes to like experiencing connections and being able to get your work, put out there. Mm-hmm. But personally, just for me, I did not have all that much use for college.
I feel college is starting to feel like a scam now.
It feels like a major scam. It felt like a scam when I went.
Like part of me wanted to go to school, but then I realized I could learn this on my own. I don't have to pay a building to get these books where I could get the books on Amazon for the same price, or sometimes even less. So it's just like, You know?
Right, and obviously, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a therapist, if you want to be a fucking...
You can't be trying to operate on me, telling me it's okay. I got the book from Amazon. I know how to do this.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you're gonna diagnose me, I need to know that you got a degree.
Right. That would be nice. That would be nice. You know.
That you got some formal training, but for a lot of vocations, I feel like a college degree is just unnecessary.
And that's just me. Speaking of the medical field, this is a perfect segue. So CVS have decided they're gonna start launching CBD products in their stores.
I didn't know that.
It will be available soon in 800 locations.
Wait, how many locations do they have? Like 1 billion?
CVS probably.
Hey, it's a start. 800 is a start.
But Curaleaf Holdings has announced that CVS will sell its CBD products in roughly 800 locations upon launch.
That is awesome.
And CVS is the biggest drugstore in America, I believe. I think so. I got to fact check that, but I believe
there's CVS and there's Walgreens. Those are the behemoths. And Rite Aid. Yeah, and Rite Aid. Rite Aid is not big in the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest. I don't remember ever seeing a Rite Aid in the Midwest, but I think it just depends on where you are in the country.
Right.
But we definitely had CVS and definitely had Walgreens.
Well, CVS has said they partner with the CBD product manufacturer because they comply with all the practical laws. Because some places, like especially in New York, they stop allowing people that sell like CBD products, especially CBD food and stuff like that, because of if not FDA or somebody didn't get the right amount of dosage in the product and stuff like that. So CVS is like, these guys meet our standards for quality, and they're providing everything from creams to lotions and to every other thing in between. Now
creams, lotions, droppers. Are they doing gummies?
They didn't say, but I'm sure.
Gotta do the gummies. Gummies are a staple.
That's like it wouldn't make any sense if they have everything else but not the gummies. Like, come on, we have the lotions and the gummies at our spot. So.
We have the lotions, we got the gummies, we got the tinctures, we got the vape.
We do have the vape.
What is it?
The pen, the vape cartridges.
Yeah. But what's the
oil? The vape oil.
You just put the oil straight into the vape pen and then. Oh, okay, yeah.
Cannabis is currently legal for medicinal use in 33 states and D.C. And it's funny how to say that. It's a 33 states and D.C. Is D.C. not part of the 50 states?
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's a territory. Or it's a... Yeah, it's a territory. Just like... I don't know what it is compared to like Guam and Puerto Rico, but it's not one of the 50 states. And I know that because I know the state song. I learned it in 4th grade. I went to school in Indiana, right? And it was very important in the public schools in Indiana for us to know our states and our U.S. history.
I think I remembered it from, what was it, Histomania? What was that show used to be on WB? It was like the thing of the Animaniacs. They had another show,
Are you talking about Schoolhouse Rock?
No, Schoolhouse Rock definitely taught us a lot. But
yeah. You learn everything you need to know as an elementary student about your country from Schoolhouse Rock. Classic.
I think it was like Historia or something.
It's called the 50 Nifty United States.
That's the name of the song?
Yeah.
On Schoolhouse Rock?
No, they didn't have the state song on Schoolhouse Rock, History Rock.
Hysteria. That's the show I'm thinking about. They had a song on Hysteria about all the 50 states, but I can't remember. And we're not gonna.
But we're talking about CBD right now, right?
Well, I was talking about the 50 states.
We did.
I mean, we're talking about the 50 states.
And DC not being a state. No, right. DC is not a state.
Right.
But they do have a Miss America contestant.
But they're not America.
They're part of America, but it's not a state.
Well, either or, we in this country have made $10.4 billion legally so far in 2018 alone.
Yay!
So New York is on its way with, trying to get some of that money. Every day it's like, we're getting close to it. Oh, not so close. We're getting close. Not there yet. So, I'm happy that CBD products are now in CVS because that means we're getting closer and closer.
Me too.
And,
so much more accessible.
And CBD is not that bad. I've tried it, and I thought, oh, this is not going to have any effect on me. It do. You feel it. I had a lemonade, and I was literally passing out. Like, I was at work.
Lemonade flavor?
No, it was literally lemonade, CBD lemonade. And I didn't think it was gonna like hit me. I'm sitting here at work like, oh, I gotta wait till I get home to finish this. This is really hitting me. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I've tried 2 different brands of CBD. The first one, I don't remember what it's called. I got it through my therapist office in back in Indiana. And it tasted really good. It was the berry flavor. I did not notice a difference at all. I guess the concentration was maybe too low, but I don't require all that much. I don't know. But then once I ran out of that, I went with him. We decided to go to this sort of like, you knew where it was. And they had it was like a smoke shop. And they were selling, CBD there. And they were all different brands. There was a huge array. I didn't even know where to start. And then I just asked the guy, like, what do you suggest? And then he showed me to this array of this brand called Hemp Lucid. And they had it in 4 different concentrations. I ended up getting the... It was the 1,000. It was the second highest concentration. That was $160, but I swear to God, guys, it's amazing. I bought it in November. It is now March, and I have a third of it left. That's how highly concentrated and powerful it is. You don't need a lot. Also, it tastes like death. It tastes so bad. But here's the thing. The terrible tasting one is the one that works. The one that tasted good is not very good. I don't know if that's the case with every single brand. It's probably not. But I like the fact that my CBD oil tastes like I've been chewing on grass and old weed. Because that means it's working.
It's great. Most of the time, these guys just take like THC oil, CBD oil, and they just drop flavorings on it, and then the flavoring is overlap everything else. So if you go going for the flavors, just know that most of the times you're getting like 75% flavor and like maybe 25% oil.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And stick that under your tongue.
Right.
Under your tongue. That's when it really works.
I mean, everybody keeps telling me to do it under the tongue, but every time I had to drop my dumbass, I would go like this, so it just hits my tongue. But it hits me either or. But then again, I do more than CBD. So
yeah. This guy actually smokes. I don't. I don't. Not for moral reasons, but because it doesn't work.
It's legal in 33 states now, people. What can I tell you? 33 states.
Wherever it's legal, man. Like fuck it. I just don't, it makes me paranoid. Everybody has a different reaction to.
Right.
Yeah. But there's no THC in it. It's the THC that makes me paranoid, not the what's the thing that's...
CBD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's, the hemp. The hemp, the cannabis, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's no THC.
So the last story of today... So they are selling Fire Festival merchandising.
Really?
Yes, they are, to pay back Billy McFarland's $26 million debt. The U.S. Marshal is selling branded T-shirts, sweatpants, wristbands, all saying Fire Festival because they need to pay off all the people that he defrauded and stole money from.
Yeah.
And it's like, I like the idea of the merchandising because it was like, I got the shirt for the party that never happened. But secondly, it's like, I only say this is a good idea because a lot of people did get violated, so I'd rather people do get paid something back to them. So but
however you gotta do it, I don't know.
I wasn't one of those people that was dumb enough to spend like $8,000 to go all the way to the other side of the world to see Ja Rule.
Yeah. I mean, people need to get their money back, and they need to get it back. They need to get it back somehow. Here's the thing: if you have like a really shitty weekend, or a few days on an island where there are no working or sanitary toilets, there are no showers, the food sucks, boo-hoo, poor you. But if you paid thousands of dollars for that shit experience, you should get your money back.
Right, because that was more than just we had a shitty hotel room. Y'all didn't have a room at all.
Yeah. And you paid way too much money to have no room.
It's literally, I think it's a horror movie what happened over there. I'm surprised nobody got raped or killed over there.
I'm very surprised no one got raped.
Like,
I am very surprised.
I'm sure every woman had at least a knife in their like this the whole night, just like this with knives.
Those chicks weren't prepared. They were just ready to have a good time and pretend that it was heaven on earth.
Right.
And pretend that nothing could ever go wrong.
If social media didn't exist, they probably would have promoted it. It was a success. Like, yeah, it worked out great. Yeah. Everybody.
But there was no way. Everybody was live tweeting, and there were so many influencers there. There were so many Instagram peoples who went there, and it was just like, oh yeah, we're ready to, documenting their entire trip, of course, how excited they were to get there. And of course, like, you were going to get the blow by blow.
If I was any influencer that actually went there, I would take this moment where everybody's making, these Fire Festival documentaries and stuff, and cash in with your own documentary. Just use your whole footage from that whole trip. And like,
because you have a lot. I'm sure they have a lot.
You gotta have. Like, what? Just say, I can edit it out, what?
How long were they there?
For a night. It was there for a night.
It was just one night?
I mean,
are you sure?
Well, so it depends on the
I feel like it was
there were several people, so it depends on which people we're talking about. If we're talking about the earlier people who showed up early, then they might have been there for a little bit. There were some people who got locked in the airport because they weren't allowed to leave.
Yeah, they were in the airport for hours and hours. The people who made it to the airport.
Right.
And I feel like there was one guy who passed out. I saw the Hulu documentary. There was like a guy who passed out, but that was the worst thing that happened to anyone, like, physically.
I think so. Yeah. I haven't heard anything else.
Which is crazy.
There was people.
Shows how privileged these people.
There was people running around peeing on other people's mattresses and poking holes in their tents just to make sure nobody else was staying near where they were staying on that side of the beach. And it's
really?
It became real Lord of the Flies, real, a real life version of Lost.
You know what really gets me?
What grinds your gears?
Is those when they were detailing how in the documentary when they were detailing how they were filming the promos. Did you watch the Hulu? The Hulu version?
I watched both the Hulu and Netflix.
Right. I only saw the Hulu version, but I remember they were detailing how the filming of one of the promos, and they had pigs in a pool.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
the pigs in the pool, like, hey kids, you can swim with pigs. And the pigs were biting people's nuts.
They turned into Jackass real quick.
Yeah.
The episode of Jackass.
They were just running up to people and biting their genitals.
I don't want to swim with pigs. I'm sorry. I don't want. The models wanted to do it, but not me.
That's the nuttiest shit. What do you have going on in your life? Like
I want to swim
how
with the pigs.
How much time do you have on your hands? Where that just seems like a very attractive thing.
Right?
It's like pigs are great.
I haven't swum with piglets ever.
I haven't swum with pigs. Yeah,
I want to swim with the bacon.
Pigs are fucking great. They're like dogs. They're incredibly affectionate, and they're a lot more intelligent than a lot of people think. But why?
Yeah. I'm not swimming with no pigs. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If you see that commercial, the commercial is a pretty badass commercial.
It is.
But they couldn't deliver on what they was promising.
No, they couldn't.
And
it was extravagant. It was crazy.
I mean, the chance to party on Pablo Escobar's island and hang out with models and see your favorite artist perform and stay in a villa or another rented place on the island.
Yeah, like Bonnaroo and Coachella, but like even more exclusive.
Right.
For only the richest of the rich.
Right.
Millennials.
Mm-hmm.
Who can afford thousands of dollars for a fucking tent.
Right. You guys did it to yourselves, You
did it to yourselves. I'm sorry. You should get your money back. Mm-hmm. Definitely, but
yes.
maybe you needed a weekend of hell.
You guys needed a wake-up call. Like, no money can protect you everywhere.
Yeah, it can't.
Like, your money can get you here.
Lesson.
Your money can get you here. Now you got to find your way back home.
Yeah, like, ooh, this is what it feels like to be trapped somewhere.
Right. Oh, is this what it feels like to struggle?
Do you have any idea who my father is?
That's probably where everybody was. Is it stop? So the started prison and start over. And this is what we're about to end. We're at the last.
You gotta piece that together.
Yeah, gonna have to. But poor kids.
Poor kids.
Well, no, they weren't poor, and that's how they made it on that
island.
island.
They were poor, exactly. Doesn't matter who your daddy is. You're still stuck on the island.
I'm sure there was a lot of people who heard that, like the people who worked on the island, probably heard that all weekend. Like, do you know who my father is?
Do you know who my father is?
Your father's not here. I am the captain now.
I am the captain now.
I am the captain now. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I am the captain. I am the captain now. Okay. Oh man.
Matter.
I go on vacation every once in a while, and I'm very nervous when I'm somewhere I've never been before. So it's like I don't know how those people even made it to the island without turning. I would have made it.
Well, because they don't think that anything bad could ever happen to them.
Before I even leave New York, I'm checking everything. Like all the live tweets. Like, anybody else got there yet? Everything okay over there? Everything cool? Is it safe? Like, I'm not going anywhere without fact checking every little detail. Like, I read you don't understand. I read every review before I go anywhere.
Reviews are important, guys.
I sit there and I go for a whole hour and change. I'm learning everything about this location before I get there.
Yeah, man.
And like, there's only a few times I actually said, you know what, fuck it, let me go check it out. And I tell you, don't do that.
The only time that I did that was recently when I went to New Orleans.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
God.
And that was it's not New Orleans. It's a long story. It's not New Orleans' fault. All right. It was just a bad trip. All right. It was a bad fucking trip. And I didn't do my research. That's why.
Always do your research, people.
Yeah, do your research.
Always do your research. And when you don't, then you have us looking at you going, America, you so crazy.
You're so crazy.
That was this week's episode of America, You So Crazy. We'll be back here at the same time, same place next week. So, see you next time. Much love. God bless. Later, y'all.
We're out.
One show down.
Yay!
Here we go.